What is going on, guys? It's the Prophet here and welcome to another video. So as you can see by the title, I'm going to be talking about the current state of the Team Fortress 2 economy as far as trading goes, and this is more scaled towards unusual trading, because basically what I'm going to be talking about today is the price of buds and the effect that they're now having on the economy, and basically what's going on with them. So the time of this recording, it's 2:34 PM on the 29th of March 2015, so basically start of April of 2015, and buds have just a couple hours ago, dropped down to 8 keys. Now 8 keys is insane, absolutely insanely low. It's the lowest they've ever been in the history of buds. They started off at 26 keys, and then they peaked all the way up to 29 keys, and then they've sort of been falling ever since, going up at some stages, but basically falling ever since. And basically the sudden drop of them at the moment is basically screwing over the whole economy as far as unusual trading goes, because when you think about it, it was only this time last year buds were at about 20 keys, so they've dropped by over 50%, over 50%, which is insane. And it's basically the constant dropping of buds is just ruining unusual prices. So a year ago, most unusuals have basically halved in key prices, and it's really quite daunting to think of what, this time next year will buds be like. I don't know, the new Bills hat where they're worth like 2 keys or something, which, considering they are used as unusual currency, if they do at this rate, they're projected to go down there. So if they do, that's basically unusuals are now like 2 keys, or will be 2 keys, which, I mean, hopefully the community really pulls a finger out and finally realize that buds down this low is not going to help anything. So I have sort of thought of a few ways in which the rate that buds are dropping and the fact that they're dropping itself that can be reduced. So I mean, this is just my opinion. All this is just my opinion. You might think the complete opposite, which is absolutely fine. So if you do, comment down below, let me know what your opinions on this is. But once again, yeah, this is just what I think. But because this is also based on backpack.tf prices as well, so one of the reasons you can stop this is to stop the frequent voting of buds, or just anything for that matter. Stop the frequent price voting for any item. Like, make it, for example, I don't know, mate, like a month before you can resuggest a price for an item once, a month after it has already had a price suggested. So maybe for buds, say they'll last, say today, the 29th of March. The next time they can be a price can be suggested would be the 29th of April, which is next month. But that's not going to stop everyone from selling their buds lower. It's just going to give a whole month. Will give it time to stabilize, because after a drop of the price, everyone quickly sells all the buds to get rid of them. So I reckon this month will give it a bit of time to stabilize and hopefully help that. And then the next thing is basically just to get, I know this is not going to happen, but everyone just to stop selling their buds so low. I mean, if everyone stops selling them so low, they'll go up, which will be helpful. That's basically the problem. Everyone is panic selling their buds, and everyone wants to get rid of them, everyone's keys, and in doing so, they're selling it for maybe a key less, half key less. But by doing that, everyone else is trying to sell theirs first, so they're going to go a bit lower, everyone's going to go a tiny bit lower. It's a continuous cycle, and eventually buds just continue to drop. So if everyone stops selling their buds for that low, which is a ridiculous price, well, yeah, they're not going to keep going down, and they might actually increase in price, which will definitely be beneficial for the community. And in saying that, they will also reduce the price of keys, which I mean, it can be a good thing, can be a bad thing. I mean, you know, I don't want to really go into keys in this video. I mainly want to stick with buds, but yeah, so have like maybe a month period between each suggestion. Everyone needs to stop panic selling their buds, and finally, what I personally think should happen, which I know is quite a bit far-fetched and I don't reckon will actually happen, but I know this will solve quite a few problems, but in the same time it might create more. I'm not entirely sure, but it'd be interesting to see is if buds and keys and all forms of currency, which are basically only buds and keys, had one set price, so that didn't change at all. Maybe, for example, just buds are always 15 keys. You might be able to get a couple lowest on quick selling. You might be able to get a bit higher, for example. I don't know, no one would get higher, but like, yeah, you might be able to find some for a lower price if they're someone's quick selling them, and then make a bit of profit that way. But I know that's not really realistic, and I don't really believe that would happen. But I'm not sure. I think that would help, and it would make trading a lot easier, just because you don't have to constantly worry about, oh, should I invest in this? Those buds are going down at the rate that they are, and yeah, but that's just my opinion, guys. So don't like, you know, if you disagree with me, I want to hear why you disagree with me. I want to hear your opinion. So make sure you definitely go down below and leave a comment. I do read every single comment. I may not reply to them all, but I definitely read every single comment. So yeah, I really want to hear what you guys think of my opinions, and what you think will stop could stop the drop of buds, and what you think about the state of the economy at this time. But thank you all so much for watching. Like I said, comment down below your opinions. If you haven't already, hit the subscribe button. We've just actually hit over 4,642 subscribers at the time of recording this, which is absolutely incredible. So thank you, every single one of you. Yeah, join the Steam group down below. It's always linked in the description if you haven't already. And that's about all from me, so I'll leave you with that. And yeah, take care, guys, and bye for now. Have a good one.